Low-income job seekers age 55 and over have an ally in the AARP's Foundation's Senior Community Service Employment Program. Project Manager Barbara Murphy joins us with more about a program that maybe some folks aren't aware of, but can be very, very helpful to those in need. Thank you, Barbara.
Oh, you're welcome, Jan. Yes, our program has been in existence in Norfolk for probably almost 40 years.
40 years.
Correct.
Okay.
But again, you know, as a lot of things, when people don't need services, you know, they're just not really aware.
Right.
What we do is we enroll people 55 and older who meet our income guidelines. And the income guidelines are, a person has to be within 125% of poverty level. And what we'll do, we'll enroll a person onto our program and assign them to either a nonprofit or government agency. It's at that agency that they're going to get a current work record, add on to their skills, with our whole goal being once, you know, they are job ready, that we will work with them to help them find something permanent in the community.
Okay. And what kind of organizations, institutions you're talking about that they would be getting this experience?
Okay, some of the organizations that we work with are, you know, Norfolk Redevelopment Housing. Okay. We work with ODU, Norfolk State, DePaul Hospital, Prime Plus, Norfolk Senior Center, Urban League. We have about 35 agencies.
Wow.
In addition to serving the residents of Norfolk, we also serve the whole Hampton Roads area.
Yes.
So our main office is in Norfolk. We have a satellite in Newport News and another satellite in Suffolk.
Okay. We talk about community service employment. So the types of work that we are helping with would involve, for example, what?
Okay, some of the work, like say at DePaul Hospital, environmental service workers or food service workers. Okay. And in the clerical field, it's entry-level, you know, clerical people doing data entry. Okay. You know, some people in the clerical field, you know, may need additional skills, you know, Microsoft Word, Access Excel, and we do have monies to send people to classes. Right. Another field that is a growing area is the health industry. Mm-hmm. So we have women who want to become personal care aides or CNAs, and we do have monies to send people to classes for those jobs.
Okay, so yes, the types of jobs certainly have evolved over those 40 years, but there's always a need for people to be able to grow, and they don't always have the means to do so.
Correct, correct. Mm. And there are a lot of jobs too that people kind of overlook or maybe dismiss, like the housekeepers, custodians, but it's like, or food service workers. What hospital is going to operate without those workers?
That's true.
They are very, very important. Okay. Very important.
Now you serve how many people per year? And I'm not talking just about Norfolk necessarily. But
our enrollment level is about 136.
Okay.
So we have at least 136 people on our program at all times. We have Department of Labor sets up the grant. So we have performance measurements, mm-hmm. and we have to place at least 56% of our people into either part-time or full-time permanent jobs.
Okay. Great.
We do that. The site here in Norfolk, I think it was a couple of months ago, out of the sites AARP administers throughout the United States, which is 73, we were number 3 in the nation in terms of placement into permanent jobs.
Oh, that's terrific.
So I have a good staff.
Yeah, you must be very proud of them.
I have a very good staff who work with the people to mm-hmm. help them find good jobs.
Well, and you got to be proud of the people that take the initiative to do it and
yes.
step forward,
yes.
because there
right.
is a need.
There is a need, and mm-hmm. it's hard, you know. I mean, it's hard, you know, you've been either downsized, you know, maybe you were in a job for a long time, it's downsized, those skills aren't needed anymore, you need to
right.
update the skills, and you know, sometimes you lose your self-esteem. So, you know, we'll work with people, we'll help them with resumes, we'll help them fill out online application forms. Like years ago, you know, people didn't all need to do online application right. forms. Now everybody does.
It's expected.
So yeah,
mm-hmm.
so we will help them with that. You
okay.
know, so
we hope that you've captured the number on the screen and that you will give them a call if you're interested. And I know that the services will be there, and Barbara will certainly be able to run through what is involved with this process, she and
Correct.
her staff. So it's a terrific program. We hope that you, or if you know somebody who could benefit from it,
Yeah.
will get in contact with them. Barbara, thank you so much
You
for
are
sharing
welcome.
the nuts and bolts of a really terrific program for people ages 55 and older who are seeking employment or a way to improve their job-seeking skills so they can get back on track.
Correct.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, if you like hockey, and even if you don't, you're going to love hearing from our next guests. We'll be right back.